Hello, my name's John. We're going to look at some exercises that involve our legs. So we're going to strengthen those legs, and of course we'll hopefully give you a few alternatives that you can choose from. So making sure that the room is suitable to exercise in and there's nothing that you can trip over. We're going to incorporate the warm-up into the exercises. So the first few exercises to warm up in preparation for just the 5 leg exercises we've got to come. So you can practice as you're warming up. So again, at any point if you feel uncomfortable, then please stop. So we've got weights if we need them. Again, anything that you can use that is a similar weight on both hands will be suitable. Doesn't have to be the dumbbells. So the first exercise to warm up, I'm just going to turn to the side. We're going to take our feet just wider than hip width apart and our toes pointing out slightly. So it looked like this from the front. If you feel as you squat down that you need a bigger range of movement, you can take your feet out a little bit further. So the first thing we're going to do is keep our chest proud. We're going to put our hands on our thighs and we're just going to go down as low as you feel comfortable. The lower you can go, the bigger range of movement, the more muscles it involves. But if you just want to start not so low first of all, that's absolutely fine. So we're just getting those hips, the knees and the ankles warmed up, getting some blood flowing around. So we're keeping the core muscles, the tummy muscles in nice and tight and keeping the chest proud at all times. So reverse lunge is we keep our feet hip width apart, and when I ask you to step your foot back, make sure you're not stepping it behind the other foot, you're stepping it directly back behind that hip. So from the side, basically I step it back and I bend the knee, keeping the body up nice and proud, and then we come back. If you feel it more comfortable staying in that position and doing the exercise, then please do. So we just need to step, then we go down, and then we come up. Good. I'm just going to change to the other one. So from the front, we step back behind our hip, and then we come down, and then we come up. And I'm making sure this front knee isn't traveling across my toe. I'm making sure it remains directly above the ankle. And this just gives a greater range of movement to work those legs. So it'd be predominantly working your quads and your glutes in this exercise. So now we're just going to take this to the side. Again, nice and strong with your tummy. You're going to start off with your feet a bit closer together. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to step to the side. I'm going to push my hips back and bend this leg. But I'm keeping my chest pointing forward. So from the side, I step to the side. Okay. I push my hips back and bend that leg. And this is what it looks like from that side. Step to the side, hips back and bend the leg. So what you can do is as you step to the side, you could bring the other hand and just try to touch low. And what we're doing is you're just warming up into those hips and glute muscles. So now we're going to go this way. Step, push your hips back, bend that leg, and then you can just try to touch as low as you feel comfortable. But keep looking forward and keep your chest proud, tummy muscles tight, and making sure that you remain in a good neutral spine position. Okay? So, really to lengthen and work on the hamstrings, because a lot of our work has just been quads and glutes. And of course, we're working our core muscles all the time by pulling them in tight. So, from the side, okay, all I'm going to do is bend my knees slightly. I'm going to push my hips back, and I'm going to run my hands down the front. From the front, feet hip width apart, slight bend in your knees, nice and proud with your abs, run them down and you'll feel a lengthening in your hamstrings. So the muscles at the back of your legs. Good. I'm just going to bring down. Remember to stand up nice and proud at the top end of it. So we're contracting those abdominal muscles, but also fixing your glutes. So we're going to adapt that one slightly. Now I've got a chair here if I need it, but I could put my hand up against the wall. What I'm going to do is the leg nearest to the wall, I'm going to stand all my weight on. I'm going to keep this leg straight and my knee slightly bent on my standing leg. So basically I'm going to push this leg back, reach down with one hand. So we're just working one leg. And these exercises that we've done will perform part of the full exercise. If you feel you can balance, then you're going to take both hands down, keeping them close to that leg. So I'm going to turn, so you know I'll stay this way round. Slight bend in that knee. You're going to take the other leg back, and as you reach down, this leg comes up. And I'm looking at that balance there, so it's a single leg. And of course, you've got your chair there if you want to hold on. It might be you step back and then go down, but keep these muscles nice and strong as you're doing that exercise. Good. So that's the warm-up complete. So we've warmed up by using the muscles and the range of movement. So now you're going to do 10 exercises on each of those. So number 1 is your squat. Toes out, feet wider than hip width apart. I'm not going to use weights at the moment, but you could hold the weights either side of you as you perform this exercise. So hands on the thighs, and let's go nice and deep. 2, 3, 4, 5, nice and strong tummy. 6, nice and deep. 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. So the next one is your reverse lunge, or you can do it as a split squat. And again, you could have weights in either hand as you're doing this. I'm just going to turn to the side. So I'm going to step back. Remember, make sure that knee doesn't travel across the front. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, beautiful, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change to the other foot. I'm just going to turn round. It's not necessary for you to do that. So I'm going to step back, down, knee behind. 2, 3, 4. Challenges your balance. 5. Nice and strong chest. 6. Nice and upright. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So we're going to do the side lunge now. So remember, as you step and bend, you push that bottom out, and then you can reach down. So when you're ready, we're going to go this way. 1, 2, and if you wanted a weight, I'd hold it in the hand. 3, that I'm reaching down with. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Change to the other side, so I would put the weight in this hand now. 1, 2, making sure I stand up nice and proud. Stick the bottom out at the back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent work. So we're going to do our RDLs now. So remember, feet hip width apart, slight bend in your knees. You're going to run down, keep looking forward. 2, 1. Got ahead of myself then. 2. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings, tummy buttoning nice and tight. 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. 6. Chest nice and proud when you finish. 7. Pull your tummy muscles and your glutes in. 8, 9, 10. So the last one is your single leg RDL. So we're going to do 5 on each of them to make 10 in total. So remember, you've got a rest here if you want to with your hand. I'm going to use the foot nearest to the wall. Just going to step that one back, bend the knee slightly, keep this leg straight, and I'm going to take my hands down. 1, 4, 5. Good. Change the other one. Bend the knees slightly, just take that leg back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nearly there. 5. Good work, everyone. So we're just going to finish off with a stretch now. So I'm going to just stand to the side. I'm going to take a step back, keeping the leg nearest to you straight. Bend the other leg and lean slightly forward, resting my hand on my thigh. So this will stretch the calf muscles from the back of the knee to the back of the ankle. I'm just going to change the other one now. Same information, straight back leg, tummy in tight, lean slightly forward. You can rest your hands on your thigh. Good. So the nearest leg to you, I'm just going to take a little tiny step, keep that leg straight, but I'm going to bend my back leg and I'm going to push my hips back so we really lengthen down that muscle there. Make sure you're pulling nice and tight, your back's in that neutral, near enough straight position. I'm just going to tilt my tailbone up towards the ceiling. I'm going to change over to the other one. Again, step out in front, doesn't have to be big. Just enough to lengthen down the hamstring. Tilt your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Good. So last but one, penultimate stretch. You're just going to turn that toe out. Keep your chest facing forward. Hands on your hips if you wish. And just stretching the inside of that thigh. Come back out. Go down. Again, stretching the other side there. Don't want you twisting that way. Keep your chest pointing forward. Good. Last exercise, you might want to put your hand on the wall and take the leg furthest away up. And you can grab either around your ankle. You can grab the heel. Sorry. Just by your ankle of your shoe, or if you've got tracksuit bottoms, you can grab those. So point your toe down, soften the leg you're standing on, stand up nice and proud. And that just stretches down the thigh. Change to the other side. If you feel you can balance, then that's absolutely fine, but don't try to balance at the expense of stretching it well. So just having either a good solid chair or a wall to lean against will be good. Excellent. A little shake off. Well done. You should be really, really proud of yourselves.